Hey, this is Steven. My impression of the latest Pentagon UFO file release. Well, some of it looks like I remember there was old UFOs and space footage, like the Earth below. There was like a thunderstorm. It was taken from the space station, International Space Station or Space Shuttle, and you saw these little points of light flying around the clouds and with like a tail and that was taken from space, down to Earth. That's what a lot of it reminds me of. It's like a point of light, you see a tail. I think in the military they used to call those Fastwalkers, like NORAD or something. They would see these fast-moving objects. They would call them Fastwalkers. And other types of footage, it looks like it could be an IFO. One looks like a party balloon, one looks like a reflection of like car headlights, and some of it could just be birds flying over the ocean. It looks like a light or something with the sun reflecting on it. It's so far away you can't really make out what it is. But here is UFO research I did a long time ago. I did vector illustrations, and it shows you the different types of craft, different types of occupants, and you could see occupants, they tend to wear tight-fitting one-piece suits, coveralls, and during UFO landings or close encounters, and you don't really hear much about them anymore. Maybe it's censorship. I know my YouTube account is pretty much shadow banned. I got a notice from YouTube, but check out my illustrations, and it's definitely a lot more interesting than what, Pentagon released, which mostly amounts to gaslighting. What you get with government these days is gaslighting and, grifting, and the people elected to public office, they don't, in my view, they're not very credible. The normies out there, it's like pro-Trump, anti-Trump, or cancel culture, political correctness. They go along with the deep state, George Soros, and all that stuff. But in my mind, even with Biden, what you get in the news really isn't that credible. So no surprise, nothing really there with Pentagon's gaslighting. They have to use euphemisms like unexplained phenomenon and all that type of stuff. The government is very fond of euphemisms, and of course, it's just a gaslighting, like things are not going well now. Trump all-time low approval ratings and high gas prices and a dumb war that we should never have been involved with. He was the guy that said the end of the endless warfare. Well, here you go. Again, more money going to the Pentagon and defense contractors, making them rich while everybody else struggles. So that's probably why you have this UAP stuff and all this UAP bureaucracy, because government these days that nobody really asked for. It was just kind of forced up upon the population, like a lot of other stuff, like transgender athletes and kids getting sex changes in public school, and the xenophobia about immigrants, and all this stuff forced upon people that they didn't really vote for or want, like tariffs, putting tariffs on everything, with no plan how you're going to lower prices. So there you go. More my opinion on the UAP gaslighting by the latest Pentagon release of unremarkable UFO footage.